Yo, what the fuck is going on, YouTube? Back at it again with a video. Today we're gonna do a little something different. We're gonna do a reaction. To by far probably the stupidest video I have ever came across on the internet. Um, I don't really want to waste no time. I just want to get right into it. So the title of the video is best relationship advice no one has ever told you. All right, but let's get started.
Man, if there's a topic that
Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how your day's been. My day's been all right. It's currently 12:06. Yeah, all right, let's go.
has arguably too much advice out there, it'd be relationships. Now look, I am not a relationship expert.
He's not a relationship expert. Just keep that in mind.
Go ask my girlfriend, she would definitely agree. Hey Clark, watch your own videos. But I am honest, and I've read 50 to 100 books on the subject because I think it's infinitely fascinating, isn't it? How about 3 of the best tips I've ever heard on relationships? Right off the bat, one of the best tips is avoid getting into a relationship
All right.
in the first place. Let me explain.
He's got 3 of the best tips he claims to get you in a relationship. And tip number 1, don't get in a relationship. All right.
Something scary. A lot of relationships seem to just be based on momentum. Oh, he talked to me, so I guess we're going out. Oh, we've went out, so I guess we'll start dating. Oh, we're dating, I guess we'll move in together. Oh, we moved in together, that means we should date
isn't that
till we're married.
the
Oh,
whole
now we're
point?
engaged, we'll get married and have kids, and then whatever. So many times we base our who we're gonna marry, who we're in a relationship from, on momentum. And it's these 3 reasons you should be.
Right, but that's just like common things people do, right? Is you get a relationship, you get an apartment or whatever, a house, you start having kids and get married. That's what. It's just like, I mean, you don't have to do those things, right? But that's just life.
Be very careful for
Just life.
of just letting the momentum
not really a
sweep
good
you
reason,
away.
though.
So for our first point,
It's not good
it's
relationship
avoid
advice.
these 3 reasons right here. I got these from an article written by Mark Manson. Mark's article synthesized 1,500 married couples' advice for relationships. Here are the 3 wrong reasons to marry someone or stay in a relationship. I guess they'll do. And the third is thinking love is the only thing that matters. Now, this is very interesting. It's actually our
Right,
next
just
point.
kinda
And I don't mean to
common sense.
crush the hopes and dreams of all the hopeless romantics out there. Love is important. It's also an ambiguous term. You know, some people's definition of they don't love me is literally they're behaving in a way that's not 100% what I want all the time. That's not love, that's control. Most people's definition of love is very short term, it's very instant gratification, it's very obsessive. And what's scary is that that is the first phase of love, and then if that
This guy.
that goes away or I guess runs out, people think that, oh my God, I made a mistake. I shouldn't be married, and they divorce. Or they split or they separate. Here's the next point. Some of the best relationship advice that I ever received. Love is important, but it's half the battle. You know what's crazy about love is that in love feeling that most people are going after, and they want that to last like happily ever after for 50, 60 years, that actually occupies the same parts of the brain that light up as hard drugs. I'm not saying that in a bad way, I'm just saying that to put in perspective how like obsessive and addictive that can be if you've ever been in the first like month, 3 months of a relationship.
Right, so he's saying like the natural chemical in our brain, dopamine, when we feel love, chemical or drug like feeling is dopamine. I mean, you get that from this video you're watching right now. I'm getting that from this video I'm watching right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, dopamine is everywhere. You know what I mean? This guy's just kind of reading common sense. Like, I feel like I could make a video like this. Banger.
And wondered, wow, why does it feel like I'm obsessed with this person? It's because it's like a hard drug. No wonder we want that to last forever. And when that runs out, you know, we're looking around for that next hit. And
That's where breaks come into play. Because you need a dopamine withdrawal. Like, take a little break from each other. Just like when you're, you know, eat a bunch of chicken, you want to take a break from eating chicken, you eat fucking spaghetti or beef or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
I think that we mistake that in love feeling right there as like, if that's gone, then this thing is over. To hell in a handbasket, I'm out of here. What's also crazy about that in love feeling is I was reading in some articles, the logical parts or the logical flaws in someone is because literally that in love phase is hijacking your brain. So where am I going with this? Well, the second piece of advice that's the best out there is that love is half the battle. The other half is compatibility. And love and compatibility are not the same thing, and you can't conflate the two. Sometimes you actually fall in love with people you are not compatible with. Or sometimes you're really compatible with people that, you're not in love with. And if you only go after this and you never prioritize the compatibility factor, when this phase...
You may have tried dropshipping in the past, and you might have started to get sales. Then maybe you started to see deposits come
away, you're going to be left with someone that you're super incompatible with, and no wonder that didn't work. You want the truth? Falling in love can be pretty easy. You just need the right circumstance, the right environment, the right life settings, maybe the right amount of alcohol. Why is it you look on reality shows that are based around love, and there's people on there that are head over heels in love, and then a month later they're falling apart? Love is Blind on Netflix or something. Seen your friends or family and you're an objective third-party point of view, so you look at them, they're with someone that's totally not good for them, they're totally not compatible with, and you're thinking, what is going on? Show up to the family reunion with this? That's because you're not the one in love, so you can objectively see it, maybe not compatible. Does that make...
What is this guy talking about? Like, other people's opinions? Is that what he's... Bro, I gotta go back. Hold up.
Totally not good for them. They're totally not compatible with. And you're thinking, what is going on? Show up to the family reunion with this? That's because you're not the one in love, so you can objectively see it, maybe not compatible. Does that make sense? One of the most important things that when they survey happily married couples that comes up is the point that love is a choice. Just like you choose to get up and you go to the gym every day if you're a healthy person. You've made that commitment, it's a choice.
Okay, I feel like that's kind of true. If you love someone, you'll put in the effort to go do stuff. But, I don't know, I feel like sometimes you could also fall in love with someone not by choice. It just, it's weird.
It's like
I feel like this guy's advice is alright, but at the same time, it's like, a lot of it's just kind of common sense, you know what I mean?
People say happiness is actually a choice. Just like we talk about on this channel that you're...
That is not true. Happiness is not a... I mean, it can be a choice. Well, hold on, I'm gonna contradict myself. It's not a choice, honestly. Like, you could try to be happy. Like, I try to be happy. But sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes people just aren't happy. And it's not a choice, you know what I mean? Like, in certain circumstances. I feel like for some people, it's not a choice. Like, it's a... I don't know how to explain it. Let's just keep going with the video.
Beliefs create your reality. That is a choice. You can choose beliefs that influence your actions and influence your reality. Love is a choice. Commitment is a choice. Not look for something better in a world that, there's just endless options one app away that's literally conditioned everyone to just swipe, something better's on the way, something better's on the way, something better's on the way. I don't know. If you're always looking for the next thing that's better, maybe you'll just have 53-month relationships and they'll feel kind of shallow. Look, do whatever you want. I'm not judging you. I'm not lecturing you here. But if what you really want is that lasting long term, remember that love and compatibility are two different things. And that really brings us to our last best piece of advice. I saved the best for last. Again, in the world where there's endless options, one swipe away, I think we're conditioned to look for the right person. And you hear that, I just haven't found Mr. Right. I haven't found the one. I haven't found anyone who matches my energy or my style, my needs, or my bucket list. But here's the thing that's crazy. My whole view on relationships shifted in one sentence. You know what that was? Stop trying to look for the right person and start trying to become the right person. Because here's the thing. 10s attract 10s. I don't just mean looks-wise. I mean energetically, lifestyle-wise, communication-wise, value-wise, job-wise.
Now this is another weird thing because I heard a lot of time. I'm gonna skip forward this bit just for like copyright, but opposite. I feel like opposites attract. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, like you even see celebrities, like some ugly ass celebrities with some like good looking people, like celebrity wise. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know. Wait, hold up. How many views this got? Yeah, 1.7. 1.7 people. You know what I'm saying? Like this guy. Avoid relationships. To get into a healthy relationship, right? Best relationship advice is to avoid them. To work on yourself, yes, that's good advice.
And you
I
used to
agree.
be
To
out of
work on
5,
yourself
don't
is
you
probably
think your
the best
options are going to be
advice in
better?
this.
Don't you think the people you attract into your life that come into your life are going to be better? Absolutely. It doesn't take rocket science. And again, maybe we're raised to think that we deserve anyone, anytime, anywhere without actually working on ourselves, which is why I'm so passionate about this kind of inner work that we talk about on this channel and that I know you're into as well. I think it's one of the best things you can do to attract people into your life. Working on yourself. I was watching this interaction on YouTube. It was like one of those viral clips from a podcast or something. And this guy who was a dating relationship coach was talking to this woman. He was talking about this same issue, how she couldn't find Mr. Right. He was asking her, okay, well, who is Mr. Right? And she had a list. She said he's over 6 foot tall, he makes over 6 figures a year, he's got a 6-pack, and he owns a house. And the dating coach is like, wow, that's a tall order, ma'am. Let me ask you this. What does he get in return? And she was like, well, he was pretty ruthless. He kind of tore her apart. But the key message there was stop trying to demand something that you're not willing to give up. Like attracts like. And look, this is both men, women. Let's just say you attract someone who's like a 10 up here, while maybe we're a 5. Internally, you're gonna be like, yes, I lucked out, I did it. And then maybe over the long term, you're gonna feel insecure that they're gonna leave you because they're out of your league. Or worthiness issues come up now, you don't deserve them. Something I see super common here is with men, they go,
You know, that's the problem with this day and age, is people think that they're gonna leave them. You know what I'm saying? If we go back to the 80s, you know what I'm saying? The 80s, people ain't leaving each other, right? I don't know. I wasn't alive in the 80s, but I just don't like nowadays. Yeah, this is kind of true. Like people do be leaving you. Like I don't know. Maybe if you're insecure about like money or you're ugly or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
online for this dating and pickup advice. Okay, and hey, look, nothing wrong there. You're trying to better yourself in the dating field. You know, you want to know what to say. It sucks getting rejected, so that pain drives you to obsess over like these lines or okay, how do I interact with women? I work with some of these guys. I've had very attractive women. Now these guys go out into you know.
So hold on. One to here, because you just kind of whatever. I think to sum it up, what he's trying to say to us is that if you're ugly, date ugly people, and if you're good looking, you got money, date good looking people that got money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just kind of like whatever. But that was the reaction. I don't really know what to feel about that. You guys can let me know down in the comments. I mean, was it good advice? Was it bad advice? You guys let me know. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it off with that. It was nice talking to you guys again, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.